Welcome to Fast Trax TV with me, Pete Tong. On this week's programme, I'll be talking to Dave Seaman. I'll also have an upfront tune with the Lord of Skint Records, the Midfield General. First though, a hot video. Gnarls Barkley's back. This is Run. There's a new album coming, they're back in action, that's called Run from Gnarls Barkley. And without further ado, because I know you're itching to find out who's on this week's Bedroom Bedlam chart, here is this week's number 3. This is Tom Flynn, he's a house producer from Birmingham, and this is called Von Strictly. Number 3 on this week's Bedroom Bedlam chart as voted by you. Let's catch up with this week's legend, Mr. Dave Seaman.
Hi, this is Dave Seaman and you're watching Pete Tong's Fast Trax. 2008, well the first half of the year I'm going to be promoting the Masters Series CD for Renaissance. Just got back from India, I'm about to go to China and then on to Australia and New Zealand and then on to Miami. And it goes on and on and on really right through until sort of end of May, beginning of June. And obviously got some festivals coming up. I'm looking forward to one in the country for Renaissance and Glastonbury, and I've got Dance Valley in Holland and a few bits and pieces like that in Colours Fest I think in Scotland through May, June. It is my 10th album for Renaissance and the 10th actually in the Masters series, and 2 years since I did the last one, which I think was volume 7 or something like that. I think Satoshi's done one and Sandy Rivera's done one since. Since then I've been working hard, obviously doing lots of touring as usual. We had a Therapy Sessions album out, 2 Therapy Sessions albums out I think since the last one. Therapy Sessions 4 I was really pleased with actually how that turned out. And I've been working on my own single, Gobbledygook, which comes out in the next month or so. So apart from that, and trying to be a family man in between, that's what I've been up to since the last Renaissance album. Yeah, I mean the whole album was a bit of a bitch to do. Sometimes we mix albums, they kind of all fit together very neatly and you don't have to do much work, and then sometimes the other pieces of the jigsaw just don't go together and you have to spend a long time trying to make them sound like they should go together. So and this was one of those. So we got there in the end though. It's a bit more fulfilling I think, even when you have to work that a bit harder to make it work anyway. So I'm pleased with the result.
More from Dave Seaman in a moment. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself down. Before we get back to him, I want to play you this hot remix of a classic, Hideaway. Cedric Gervais is responsible. Delacey is the artist.
Listen to me, need a hide away. Don't make me run away.
Scrubs up pretty well in 2008, doesn't it? Cedric Gervais reworking Hideaway for the Winter Music Conference 2008 from Delacey, of course. Back to the Bedroom Bedlam chart. This week's number 2. This is Ben Johns from Australia with Tranquil Reality. This week's number 2 on the Bedroom Bedlam chart. Don't forget, if you're making music at home and you want to get noticed, then send it to me, because that might just happen, okay? The address to send your download links to is on the screen now. This week's Upfront Tune then comes from a man who runs Skint Records. He's also an Arsenal supporter, which is not a bad thing. But he's been away for a while. Where's he been? He's back with a hot one. This is the Midfield General with Disco Sirens. The forthcoming album is called General Disarray. What a great title as well. The Midfield General, aka Damien to you and me, with Disco Sirens. Allegedly, Justice had a little bit of a helping hand in that as well. Not bad company does that man keep. Back to this week's interviewee. Here's Dave Seaman.
Audiotherapy is having a good time at the moment. We had a bit of a sticky situation, like a lot of labels did. So at the end of last year, our distributor, Marto, went broke, bust. So and they were looking after 109 independent dance labels. So we were all going through the mill a little bit at the end of last year, but we kind of made us have a rethink of what we were doing, and we regrouped, and it's very exciting again at the moment. We've got some great stuff coming up, and obviously we're really trying to embrace the digital side of things, because it is the way forward as vinyl drops off quicker than anybody imagined, I think, and CD sales are starting to falter a little bit. So we're embracing that as much as we can, and the future's kind of bright. My single Gobbledygook, which we'll be putting out on Audiotherapy around about May, June time as well. Just going to start promoing it around the Winter Music Conference in Miami. So I spent a bit of time getting that together as well, beginning part of the year, and hopefully it will have some impact, right through to the summer.
Many thanks to Dave Seaman for being our special guest on this week's show. Time now to reveal the Bedroom Bedlam chart number 1. This is the Flaxen Beats. They are 3 producers from Lithuania, and this track is called Another Day. Congratulations to this week's Bedroom Bedlam number 1. You can stream that tune right now at fasttracks.tv. And whilst you're there, vote for next week's chart. And if you do that, you could be joining me as one of 5 VIP guests at the Radio 1 after show party in Huddersfield on the 11th of April. That's it for Fast Tracks this week. I do hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back in 7 days' time with some very exciting developments on the Bedroom Bedlam front, so don't miss that.